everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Today we are at, it is March 9th, and we are at 2014. The Stargate site in Visalia, California, and the sign is on the road. So here is the teardrop shape, and in Washington, D.C., it has a Masonic compass, like a raised stamp on the top with the Kundalini Trails that go up this way. And you will see that this one says California Wild Grape. And the wild grape is the grape of Dionysus, which is the purple grape. And this is all covered with grape leaves, even though it's bare right now. Okay, so since I've been researching this, I talked to a lot of different people in town. So I've talked to some people who actually either were involved or knew somebody involved in building this site. And every single stone here had to be specifically placed. They had to be facing certain directions. They had to go so deep into the ground. It was very, very exact. So if you'll see this circle and the spiral, this is orange, orangish red on black. And this is actually dirt. And you can actually, I think that you can actually dig. And right here, if you notice, you got the two people. This is the Ishmael. Two people. And then you've got, if you look, she's got this, looks like a shovel, the two stones right here, and what looks like the same shape as a spiral. And that is the Ark of the Covenant. So when you come back this way, they're a little overgrown right now, but the stones, they all connect. And those are like conductive stones. Some of them have the Stargate symbol, and some of them don't, shaky, and some of them don't. And then we have these slabs here that are also strategically placed throughout the site. And the whole place is set up like the lotus flower, like the tree of life. And if you were to take this place, the 7-Elevens, plus there's another one out here that exploded when this exploded all of the transformers in town. And the 7-Elevens and then the post office, they all I don't triangulate, but you know, they make the dome. So we're coming up this way, and so basically what these stones do is connect. They create the Ark of the Covenant, the Ark of the Fleece, the Ark of the Cloak of Invisibility, the Ark of the Shield, the Light Body Activation, the I Am Crown Chakra, and this is also known as gate number 9. And if you talk to or you watch any of these videos by like Ashayana Dean or Alex Collier or Jordan Maxwell, everybody skips over the 9th gate. So here's another one, but this one just actually has just the straight stone. There's another one. We passed it. I think we passed it. Wasn't it right here? Okay, now we are headed right here. They just put a water fountain in. And you've got your stones right here, your large stones. And then we come over here to the second one. So this is these all make the divine compass. So this is this one here. There are stones missing. Oh no, wait. Here it is. Blue. Blue, that's the blue Zephyr. Everything has a color. Black oak, oracle oak. And one of the ways that we never walk when I've done this site is we've never gone this way. And these are the Kundalini Trails that show the activation of the Kundalini. And like I said, there is only one other site in the United States like this site, and it is in Washington, D.C. And you can look it up. It's called Giza, USA. And it is, who knows where it goes, but it's another one of these gateways. I don't claim to know everything. I'm just reporting it to you. So here's another one where it says Western Red. Red bud. So I just want you to kind of get a look at how they go through this. This is the Kundalini. Every single one of these carries an arc, an electrical current that goes from rock to rock to rock, because these are granite rocks. They're full of quartz crystal. So we're going to go up this way. And that is why you have the symbolic lines going like Kundalini. And they go up both sides. The one in Washington, D.C. Is like an aerial photo. I found it the first day I found this site. I was looking up checkerboard matrix. I was looking up spirals, checkerboard spirals, because I really didn't know what this place was at first. Like, you know, if you know my story, you know that God just led me here and showed me this place, and it just kind of unfolded. But that's another story. So we're gonna walk up this way. So we walk up this way. These are keyholes, and if you get a good correspondence of the tree of eternal life, then you will see these, if you stand up on here, you will see these designs actually on it. And this design, see, it comes up here, and it's a keyhole that we're standing on right now. And then across the ways here, another one. And that one actually has the stones. And then that's the point within the center. You can still see it's a little bit cleared out. And you can actually still see the mound on the top. And then, I'm sorry, there's one more, this key formation right going along this way. And all the benches symbolize altars. So that's why you see a bench in the middle of nowhere right there. So, we're just gonna go. Oh yeah, we're straight down this way. And you can see this. If you search enough of the tree of life, or the tree of eternal life, or artificial life, or anything, you'll actually find these key formations, and which is, I guess, it's probably like a Vedic glyph or something like that. I don't know. I'm not claiming to know everything. So now we're coming to Malkuth. And how I was able to find the tree associated with this site was by reading the book of Nephi and the book of Mormon. It gives clear instructions on how to walk this site. Okay, so they tore down all these trees, I just want to say. Originally, I thought they were using trees for conductivity, but they're most definitely not. They cut down all these. Arbor Day Tree Foundation cut down all these trees. One of these things is not like the other. Catch me? So here's the arrow right here, and it takes you to directly in the center of these two Zephyroths. And it goes into the Settlers of the Four Creeks right here. I should probably just read one of these. But here, we'll just go over there. I'll just go over it briefly. Basically, this is saying that the first settlers settled here, and they couldn't because of the marshy land. And the first settlers here we know of were Masons. And actually, in the river up more east, there are still chunks of their old building. They tried to build 2 lodges here, and both of them ended up falling. So, not a feat for the Masons. So here is the Cottonwood Zephyroth. See the Stargate symbol? Which is also, I'm not going to touch it, but I'll just show you, it's also a 6-pointed star. Okay? And we are moving right along to the blue Zephyroth, where the stones start to change colors. And this one's right here. Because these, it's so crazy hard to believe, but I mean, this was in 2007 when we actually heard this thing open, and I didn't even know what it was, but a friend and I, Scott, we were just around the corner, and we heard them do something with it. We heard, like, I swear, it sounded like a spaceship, and we both were like, and we were talking about Eden, and we heard the whoa, whoa, whoa. It felt like it was above us, but there was nothing there. And he was like, they don't want us talking about it. And then, to this day, he does not believe any of this stuff at all, because he's very Christianized. But to this day, he cannot explain what that noise was. And then we had a sonic boom out of like nowhere in town. And supposedly I heard from a UPS truck driver that it actually split someone's living room in half when it snapped. It was like one of those things where you went outside, you heard this boom that sounded like it was in your house, and you go outside and like everybody else is outside. In the whole town, everybody and surrounding, everybody's going outside like, what's that noise? So here we go. There's a green. So we have the blue Zephyroth. Now we have the green one. And this coincides right along with the tree of life. So coming up this way, here's the other keyhole that corresponds with the Enochian tree of life. Oh my, look at this. Okay, so since last summer, I have been wondering what this shape is. I mean, I know what the shape is. It's the shape of Mary Magdalene's belt piece. You'll have to look at it. It goes like this, it comes around, and it goes up. And here we have a type of lily. Lily of the valley. That's not lily of the valley, but still, we're planting a bunch of flowers for Mary Magdalene. Okay. Water? Yeah, they put in water fountains everywhere. Well, whatever. There's a lot of water stuff pretty much everywhere. Okay, so I want you to look down at these stones. See how the stones go straight down to carry the arc? They go straight down. This is the spot. Here's another one of the Zephyros. And some of them are blue and green. So you've got a blue one, a yellow one, and then a bluish green one. And this is the 13th pillar. So if you see my other video about the 13th pillar electrical, this is it. This is the electrical gear. This is nowhere else here. When we were done, we'll just walk around. These are conductive. They're not concrete. So here we have, again, the black checkerboard spiral on the red. 13 of these pillars go all the way around. When there's water in the river, it goes down. It is also known as the mercy pillar. These are altars. So I said it before, I'll say it again. I've been dreaming about this site like for at least 13 years. This site, and people say like, oh, well they always build things like for significance or to resemble or their symbolism. This is electrical hardware. This is not for symbolism, okay? This is being used. My theory is that we're already using free energy and that people are still paying for it. That either that or they're powering something we don't see. So I have it on good authority that there are many underground bases in the surrounding area, like not bases, cities. And these are from some really high up people that then wish they had not told me that. So we're looking at the stones. I'm going to take you all the way up because I want you to see the other pillars that are being used. Oh, and then there's one more up here. There's one more piece up here, and that's an important piece. And then you've got a bridge nearby, the troll Illuminati, the truly Illuminati. They're always by bridges. Okay, so we're coming up right here to the teardrop. And then while we're walking to the teardrop, I will show you a diagram of Visalia. Now, I've shown you this map before on my channel. Here's the cube. There's the egg in the center of the cube. Right there, it's called Lincoln Oval. Lincoln Oval. Where's the river? Where's the high school? Where's the football stadium? Oh, it's all covered up by Rockwell Enterprises. Do you see this symbol? You figure that one out for yourself. Okay, and then we know that Visalia is what? The city of light, which is one of these Eden cities. The city of light, which is the city of Lucifer, Sir Lancelot, the lance bearer. You've seen it. I'm going to stop so you can see this. I already did it once. Bam, doing the one. Also the town of Crowley. Everything is Crowley in this town, and that address is 808. So, and that is Lincoln Square. That building that they're showing is actually Lincoln Oval that they chose to put in that depiction. So, just to show you, they didn't like use superconductive or non-conductive, some sort of polymer-based posts at that 13 pillar site because it was cheaper or nicer looking. So we've got here regular posts, regular wire. See? Nothing special. There's no conductivity or anything set up here. It's the wood. So, you know, you have to ask why. And there's 13, if you search enough into the 13th pillar, 9th gate, the crown chakra, I am, with all this stuff, you will find that this gate is the missing gate on the Pacific coast of Northern America. That even Jordan Maxwell talks about it. Well, there's supposed to be a gate somewhere in the Pacific Southwest, but no one knows where it's at, or it's been lost, or continental drift, or you know, whatever you call it, some Stargate term, I don't know. So basically, here we are. I mean, this is it. One day I'll do a whole video on how I found this site. Oh, there's another keyhole right here. They're important because when you look at that tree of life diagram, you'll see the little keyhole shapes. They somehow correspond with the Veda. So that's pretty much it. This is also right here. This is also a part of the Washington D.C. site. If you search Giza, USA, you will see a box. But inside the box on that diagram, it's the Washington D.C. Mall. You'll see a key, like a skeleton key on it, which is the skeleton key that I have on my palm. So, except for mine is the key of Isis, and the one that they use is the key of Osiris. So, that's where we're at. I hope this makes sense. We're going to walk over to the sign. So, in case you haven't seen the sign, you can see the sign. Oh, and then this too. 30 is the number for Mary Magdalene and Judas, because Judas was paid 30 coins of silver, and then 30 is a number from Ma'at. So it's a very symbolic number. There's also 30 stamps on the bottom of my copper Mary Magdalene box with the black rock attached to it inside of it. So Tree City, USA. I'm just saying, like, if you know about the occult, Tree City, USA. And we know who the tree god is. Dionysus, his dark wild grapes. Get it? And Dionysus is the black sun, which is the cult of Saturn, and the Jesuits. So I don't have any particular aversion to the Jesuits or anything like that. I'm just reporting, because I mean, I just think I don't have to follow anybody. I can just do my own thing. I don't need to pick who I like and who I don't like. I just do my own thing. My cousin always says, just keep it pure. So that's what I'm doing. So here we go. We're going to the road sign. Obviously, if you see my channel, you've seen the road sign, but we're going to show it again. I want you to see that the red roses bloom all year long. These are 5-petal red roses of Mary Magdalene. Also, anything symbolized with red roses means under the roses. It means secret. The S is for set. You can see that it has the glowing piece right here. It's shooting off. And then we have Visalia, which is actually Vihalia, which is Valhalla, which is Wazella, an ancient Egyptian Ossetian city, a city of Enki. And then we have St. John's Riverwalk. So that's St. John the Baptist. I'll do another video. Is the Headless Horseman of Sleepy Hollow, and many other. That's why you have a lot of orange being signified, or the pumpkin. That is the head of John the Baptist, that Mary Magdalene is sitting next to in all of her pictures, holding the gospel or the gossip of Mary Magdalene, as I like to call it. And they rode his body through town with a pumpkin on it. So that is the Headless Horseman in the Sleepy Hollow tales. And there's also Jack the Pumpkin King. Jack, and if you look up this name, Jack, you'll find it. Also, when you play tarot card games, like with a deck of cards, if it's going to be your lover, it's always the Jack of Spades. It just always is. So, I mean, that I've learned. I mean, of course, people are going to come up and say, oh, I played this and it was that, whatever. That's cool, fine. I'm just saying, from the games that we played growing up, it's relevant to me. It was Jack of Spades. So, that's pretty much it. And thank you for tuning into my video. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions or you want to see something else better, let me know. I'll do another video.